Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Tales of Alond. I am Code Blue. I have not gone clinically insane yet, which is probably a good thing. And also a surprise for many reasons. All right. I don't think we have any announcements. The webpage will be updated eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later. That's all I've got there. Any other announcements? There will be no D&D next week. For reasons. Soccer reasons.
Go Hounds.
Yeah, go Hounds. I'm slowly becoming a local celebrity and have to maintain my presence.
He's leaving us for his newfound fame.
No, I'm just bringing my fame here.
Forget where he's coming from.
No, I'm bringing my fame here. Trust me. The fame is just gonna come here. That's all that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's really the only announcement. Is we're not playing next week. We won't be here next week. You can come here next week. We won't be here next week. I don't have broadcast rights to the game, so I can't even do that. But maybe find my TikTok, and stuff might happen. Who knows? I might figure out how to use that app. Twitter is easier. But yeah, that's my. Any other announcements? Do we have any other announcements? Anything else? I left my fucking beer over there.
My birthday on Saturday.
Oh, it's
Yay.
your birthday on Saturday.
Happy early birthday.
That's all.
What should we get you? Not dying. How about that? You didn't die in the last combat.
Do you need things for your new apartment?
Yeah, I do.
Would you like a gift card to a certain place?
IKEA!
Not Bed Bath & Beyond.
Costco from Drew.
No. I only give memberships
All of
that
those
lead to
things.
credit cards.
Oh my god.
My announcement is I just got a custom credit card.
On the back
I'm
of...
very happy about that. We finally got
You wanna
Sarah
get a new
her
desk.
own card. We just never got
You
it.
need a new desk?
I want to get a new one,
Ooh.
I think. But we'll see. Depends. I think this one might be too big for my new apartment, so I have to shrink up a little bit.
I have some advice on that front. You go to the hardware stores and look at their workbenches.
Oh, right. Yeah. Like you.
Yep. Because even if you don't want one that's standy, it's very, very, very sturdy and comes with a guaranteed hardwood top. Like a solid wood top.
Oh.
Is it like cheaper because it's not marketed as a desk?
Like I paid $150 for that.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can raise and lower it. If I was smart, I'd install like some kind of motor to do it.
Mm.
But that's a lot of work. And I'm lazy.
Well, we'll discuss later.
I'm also in the market for a new desk. But a specific new desk. Looking for an apothecary table.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. It has to be an apothecary table. No.
Yes. So thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Like something is different.
Yes, I did.
What?
Yeah, I think that's all of our announcements. Unless somebody has something else. All right, with that, let's get right into a recap of our last adventure. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, the party, following up on some leads, began investigating the thefts more earnestly, as the most recent theft had led to the murder of all the guards in the warehouse. Their path led them down into the sewers, where they tracked around and were able to catch the trail of the thieves. Upon finding them, turns out that these thieves were, in fact, as expected, the group formerly led by Jane, and now led by this Inquisitor, who appeared to have been partially expecting the party. A fight broke out in the sewers, one that was very nearly fatal for the party. But they managed to just triumph, turning the tables towards the end and forcing the Inquisitor to flee. And that's where we cut in. The battle having just ended. You guys, I left the battle map up just so you guys could remember where you were.
Rooms.
Yeah, you guys are in this room right over here. There are two doors. Oh, the door's filled up.
On it.
It's upside down.
On it.
Yeah, so there's two doors at the end. There is the sled that had some of the stolen materials on it, and the door was both doors were left partially ajar. Yeah, that's why they were at an angle. The ajarness. That's a word.
Can we run over to the doors and peek through and see if there's anything behind? Like maybe he's like right behind the door.
Sure.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, stealthy one.
So as you peek in, you actually see another room similar to this one, basically a mirror to the room that you're just in. A lot of this stuff is pulled. There's like almost a trail of the stolen goods kind of stationed in this room, and then you can see some stationed further on and some stationed further on. Kind of like they were trying to just move things bit by bit because they stole a lot of material, a lot of goods, and we're working on slowly moving them out.
I wrote notes for all of the do list. And there's no Inquisitor.
There's no inclusion.
Rats. Not literally.
Well, there might be.
Well, probably.
I mean,
Are there rats?
roll investigation.
Investigation for-
Or sorry, perception. Roll a perception. I'm getting my beer while you roll that. I mean my it's not
water.
my beverage.
Sleeve comes wandering at the same time.
He's like, I was here the whole time. What are you talking about?
Perception 22 to find rats.
Best roll of the night.
That's exactly. Not roll higher than that. Watch me never roll higher than that.
So there are some rats. They mostly stay to the edges, just kind of scurrying around. They are investigating some of the new stuff that has entered their domain, as typically crates full of fresh goods don't usually enter, the sewers. It's a atypical. Look at that, my non-labeled. Oh, so from the visit, they have this one, and they have this one.
Ooh.
This is my new one.
I like that tiny
Little
one.
baby one. Little baby guy.
one.
Little thing.
Cool guy.
Well, we won, at least. That's
Yeah.
something.
So there's
That
that.
was fun. I could really use a beer.
Is there any beer in the cart?
With your perception, you would see that there are some wineskins.
Yes. Good enough.
They're like half empty. There's also some there's various pouches on the assassins that you guys killed. I'd say you could probably scrounge up a wineskin from one of them as well.
So I'm gonna do that.
I was also gonna look for healing potions in the cart.
Okay. I'd like you to roll a investigation check.
That's it. Yeah, this is of course. What had to go for the fucking rats. It's a natural 1,
Oh no.
or technically a 7 investigation.
What are we investigating? Can I look for potions?
Sure.
21.
Okay.
Oh, another rat.
In
Preoccupied
between the
with
cart and the started already. Between the cart and the assassins, you guys find three potions of healing. You also find 200 gold. And some clothes. Clothes. Yeah.
How much
The
gold are you
TH?
in?
What kind of clothes?
Like what they're wearing.
Gucci, Prada, Supreme.
Is it
So,
pretty?
Nice
Is it sparkly?
handbag.
There are the fabric is weirdly so it's almost like bolts of cloth that they have secreted under their normal clothes, right? Like also mixed in. So you get like a collection of like they're almost undershirts or undergarments, or like they're not quite undergarments. They're like in between. They're like a middle layer. And it's like this very thin, very like a silver, like, you know, that cloth that feels like cool to the touch, almost like silk.
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Does it feel magical?
Do you feel magical?
Are we sticking around? How long are we sticking around here?
I mean, I'm sitting on like 4
We're gonna take we should probably take a short rest, right? We want to take a short rest.
I'll stand guard. I'm at pretty healthy. I'm at 65 out of 76.
I'll ritual cast
Okay.
detect magic then. While we're taking a
I'm
short
at
rest.
I'm at a casual 9 health points, so I think
Oof.
Yeah, my 4 is doing fantastic.
Hey, you guys hit double digits between the two of you,
I
though.
think you guys should divvy up
Hey.
the health potions. We do a short rest while Sleeve and I stand guard.
What is old Selenoy at? Oh, Selenoy is actually okay. She's at halfway.
Yeah, 4 out of 112.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
A lot.
9 out of
Currently
104.
breathing.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Barely.
Wait, our two, so you took most hit points.
I took the most damage.
almost. So if anybody else is taking as much damage as either one of you,
well,
We'll be
Selenoy
dead.
almost went down. I think
I almost
Blaze
went
went
down
down.
also.
You almost went down.
Blaze down.
You almost went down at
I
1.2.
brought somebody
Same
up. I
way.
brought Selenoy up, maybe, or
Yeah,
Blaze.
you
I
brought
think
Blaze up, I
Selenoy.
think.
Oh, I would have.
Actually, you might have brought both up. No, Selenoy
I think
stayed
Selenoy.
because of an ability.
I think she also has second wind, right?
Yeah. Well, she had other things going on that brought her back up too.
Okay, I'm gonna detect magic then as a ritual.
Okay. So there is
I'll also take a short rest.
you cannot tell the class, but there is a magic attached to this cloth that you guys have found.
Is it one cloth or multiple?
It is many cloths. It is many clothes. So it's like 4 shirts and pants basically. Actually, I'd say you find 6. Let's say you find 6 because there's some extras in there too.
Good number. Can I ritual cast spells while I'm taking a short rest?
Depends on the
Probably
spell
not,
you're
right?
ritual casting.
Can I ritual cast identify in the clothes?
Sure. How long are you planning on short resting?
The appropriate amount.
So
I don't know. I guess
At
I
least an
can
hour.
do that. And
okay, so if you
just delay me for now.
I did forget to put this in the player handout, and I apologize, but I think I mentioned this possibly during session 0. I normally do that a short rest is like it can be as short as 30 minutes if you really want. Like, you're basically catching your breath.
Lead power nap.
Not quite. Like, that's you could do a longer short rest that is a power nap, but like I'm totally fine with a short rest being like, okay, we're gonna sit here for like 10 minutes, wrap ourselves up, 20 minutes, bandage up wounds and stuff, and then get moving again. That's totally fine with me. So I wanted to throw that out there, so that was in your
I'll do
initiative.
What he's saying is we need to move quickly.
No, I'm saying you can take as long or as short as you want. That's what I'm saying. You could take a
For a short
4-hour
rest.
nap, and that would be a short rest. Yes.
I love a 4-hour nap.
So that is a possibility.
I'll take I don't know. I'll take a 30-minute short rest and then 10 minutes to ritual cast. Yeah.
The identify reveals that this cloth is spider silk.
Spider silk.
Ooh.
Oh. A garment made of spider silk. How indubitably curious. Spider silk is an incredibly lightweight fabric that is incredibly rare and used to make only the finest clothing. This clothing is impervious to many elements and decay of age, and can also confer upon its bearer the same attributes, depending on the enchantment woven into the cloth while it is being woven into cloth. This has been a use of the identify spell.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
So it can be enchanted. Something.
Yes,
But it is not necessarily enchanted.
that is correct.
We have
It's inherently
6
magical.
blank slates.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. It is inherently magical and
Spider
takes
silk?
on enchantment.
Spider silk.
Very cool.
So are we currently taking a rest while he identifies
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
Cool.
Or can take off enchantment. Can take on enchantment.
Those are different things.
It's not even that late yet.
It has begun already. Yes, thank you. Thank you for telling me. I did not need that information. I mean, I did need it.
Okay, so we could enchant these if we want at a later time. I'll put them in the bag or hold them for now. Silk. Clothes. Church.
Well, that's
Well, so this doesn't look like their hideout. To me. We agree.
that is what you would gather from your investigation and perception review. Yeah. Because you can see the trail of items and goods continuing further into the sewers. And then how much gold did I give you guys as well?
You said 200?
Okay.
200
Yep.
each. Let's wait.
Nope, 200 total.
Nice try.
Close.
You never know.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. This is our best lead. The guy got away. We killed all these ones, but it seems like they have an endless supply of assassins to throw at us.
Would you like some money? Would you like your gold coin?
Is it filled with chocolate?
Oh, what was actually the actual currency in the world?
That's like a very good catch if I can say that.
Does anybody else want a coin?
I'm not going to be able to catch it that well. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
Throw it at the projector for the.
Now you seem even more impressive. What if there was a world where you actually paid for things in chocolate bars?
Can we go there?
That would be a fun.
No,
I would like to go to there.
I would eat my wealth.
I would be poor.
Yeah. Okay. Here's your 3 potions to disseminate.
Oh, who wants one?
dude, hook a brother up.
There you go.
Thank you.
Me too.
Who wants Blaze? And
Yeah, I can return blazes.
who wants
to
the last one?
So what is the how much?
Just
do
a
we roll
potion of
for that?
healing. Well, you don't have to take it now. If you did heal as well with
It's
The,
2d4 plus 2.
if you did a short rest to heal as well, you could save it
Yeah,
for
I did
later.
a short. Yeah, I did a short.
Because
What
so
if you
for
do
your
that
short
in-
rest, you can use your healing die.
Wait, what?
Or hit die. So you have hit die equal to, so you know the dice that you roll to determine how many hit
Yeah, so
points
that's
you
the
get.
D12, so I read that part.
Yep. So you have 1 die per level.
Right.
You can use
And, and you can
levels.
use them to heal yourself during your short rest. You regain, what is it? I think it's half your total expended hit die per long rest.
Mhm.
Or half your total hit die per long rest.
Oh, what?
I thought it was half your total.
Yeah, half your total then. That's probably correct.
For a
That's
long
why I only
rest?
ever use half of them.
Yeah, so every long rest you regain half of your total hit die. So if you use all of your hit die, it'll take you at least 2 long rests to gain them all back.
I see.
All right. So if I have done this correctly, I'm still hurting a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll give
Yeah.
I'll give 1 to Blaze and 1 to this one we need.
No, Slenderman's okay. At this
You want 2?
during this long rest, these shimmering
You just keep it in your
silvery wings
I'll give you the total.
that are waving in the air
Wait, sorry,
slowly
what?
dissolve back into Slenderman.
Oh, okay. Badass wings.
Yeah, she popped out some badass wings.
She did pop out some badass.
Okay.
So I have a way we can ask these dead bodies questions. 2 problems. Number 1, we have to figure out what we'd want to ask them. Number 2, they don't technically have to tell us truth. If they think that we are foes.
But we just killed them, so they'll probably think.
Exactly. So I'm thinking there's a chance if we could maybe disguise ourselves or one of us or me or a couple of us as something that would make them think maybe we're on their side. They'd be inclined to answer.
Can Sleeve ask since she wasn't here?
You can assume that Steve was participating in the battle with you guys, and they would recognize you.
The opposite of collective amnesia. It's like we suddenly remember that she was here.
Like, oh, hey, there she is.
Yeah, she was there. She participated the whole time.
She was there, but you could not see her because
We get the flashback of her like
Stealthy.
17
Because she's so still. She just flips around with
Yeah.
a flash.
Mhm.
But not the bad Flash.
TV show
No.
flash.
Yeah. Not the movie.
Not movie flash.
Not the
not a
movie.
movie.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie.
Go see how
Well,
The movie Flash is Ezra Miller.
Oh god.
Yep, trash.
Wait, no, I've seen
Everyone
like
has
a
the same way.
compilation of the DC heroes also. That guy.
They're like everything.
Yeah.
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 I'm like, what's canon? I don't know.
Of all the actors, Keith,
Yeah.
are they the one that
They get rid of Henry Cavill and keep Ezra Miller.
Like the
Trash.
worst
Yeah.
downgrade in the history.
Trash franchise.
But you know.
Okay, wait. So we can ask them if we did this. If I did this, we could ask them 5 questions.
So, Jesse, you're able to roll as many hit dice as you would like. You don't have to just roll 1 or 2. You can roll as many as you would like.
No, I mean, I rolled. It said up to.
Well, he also had
right?
like 100 hit points he had to heal back.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I feel like it's low, but it's as much as a lot of you guys start with, so I should probably just stop bitching.
Yeah. I mean, it's only low because it's like now your hit points
Because
are
now
way
you're in the
higher.
triple digits.
Right. Seems low.
Can't relate.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Thank you.
Very, very can't. I think I need to take another look at what my hit points are because it seems really low.
Yeah,
Very low.
yours seem really
It's
low.
very, very low. Did you level up?
Yeah. This is after leveling up.
What are you
I
at
still
now?
have 63 hit points total.
76.
Level 8.
Yeah, so I'm at 79.
You still seem
Okay.
good low.
So it's not
What hit die did Rose get? D6 or
D8.
Probably D8, right?
38, yeah. It should be this. Yeah.
but I've been rolling like it's a D6. So got a 4 this time around.
Alright, because I'm a D8 also. I'm at 85, but I also have I have a dwarf thing that gives me extra.
Oh, that's right. You have like
Oh, yeah.
My con also is like +4. So
Okay, that'll help.
So
I
that
put all my points.
would
with
could make up
dexterity
20
as
extra
well.
points for 8 levels, right?
Oh, if you wanted to take a feat, you could have taken a feat.
I wanted to max out my dexterity.
That's fine.
We're never gonna see sleep ever again.
I'll be here.
Bippity boppity.
Always be
Oh,
there.
no.
We'll never-
Everyone's like, what
never
the fuck
know.
is sleep? Sleep is just gonna be like above them, like walking along the ceiling.
Here.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I had hoped by increasing my my charisma or my int, I would get like a increase in my modifier, but it didn't work.
It's all the
For
it's all
Rangers,
the
it's
number.
whiz. Rangers is wisdom.
I'm just not smart. My modifiers for that is low.
Eric is wisdom too. I know that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I got strength, dex, con, and
Oh,
wisdom
why
in
it's
the
40?
bag, but my int and my charisma is like not so good.
Same with int.
I
Not my
will
thing.
eternally wish I did not tell my Christmas.
Selendway had to be mulliganed last session.
Yeah.
No.
We had a
Yeah, they have
casual
reroll.
We had a talk.
reroll.
We had a talk. My high stat was a 14.
Ugh, it's so bad.
That's not great.
No.
Like, no wonder she.
Yeah, it's like everyone's like, she
Wrong
sucks. Why did she
way.
suck so bad? That's why. Okay, rolled her stats and she just sucked.
Oh no.
I think she just got like all 15s across the board this time, right?
Well, she averages, yeah. So she got 2 16s, 2
That's pretty good.
15s, a 14, and a 13. So she's actually like,
Because, like, in game, she was a cool, badass fighter who we convinced to join our party.
right.
In reality, she was like the junior member. We were just like letting us tag along with it.
Maybe she'll do a good job today, but unlikely.
I mean, she did improve after that.
She was doing pretty well last fight.
Yeah. She
Chopping
was
people's heads
able
off.
to actually perform.
Under pressure.
Oh,
All
man.
right. That was funny. Okay. So what are we doing
So
now?
I could talk to one of these or multiple of these people. We can ask them 5 questions. If we can figure out a way, we can maybe disguise ourselves to look like, I don't know,
One of them.
one of them. Technically,
Would be the Inquisitor.
the masks make it pretty easy, right?
It's true.
Just make ourselves look like we have masks on. We could be like, oh, we're being sent from the leaders to reinforce. Where do we meet up with the rest? But
He went with that.
maybe in a way that's less
One way goes,
suspicious.
but what if they speak a different language?
Well,
What language do they speak?
is that? Do we think that?
I have no idea. I'm just saying. I mean, we don't know what
that is a
we
problem.
have
That
never
would be a
heard any
problem.
of them speak.
Well, the Inquisitor spoke.
Well, okay, I'm the Inquisitor. We've never heard any of the assassins speak.
Question.
What if
Because they're
mutes?
smart.
So they're all me.
What if they have their tongues cut?
Wait, can we check them for
What?
tongues?
Roll an investigation.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
I'm not investigating that. I don't want to know.
That's at least over.
I'm not a dental tech. I can check shit.
Tongue check.
Investigate is 12.
Okay, yeah, so you open a couple mouths. They do, in fact, have tongues.
Oh, thank God.
Good to know.
Their oral anatomy seems correct.
Mm-hmm.
No weird lizard tongues.
No weird lizard tongues.
Out of curiosity,
Sure.
would it be a stupid plan to like, I don't know, just like shadow all of us, mask all of us, and then like have one of us like speak in like a booming voice behind this like shadow and talk to these people,
I mean, yeah.
pass without a trace, and then like have one of us talk to
We,
them.
we just have to convince them to give us the information. Right? That we're not hostile. Although they are famously tight-lipped.
I mean, they're not gonna like.
I'd have pass without a trace, so I could maybe like shadow us, and then somebody could talk through the shadow, unless that would just like defeat the purpose of it.
Someone who's good at the talking.
Not me.
Are any of us good at
I'm not.
Nope.
Not really.
I'm real good at
I'm
sneaking, though.
moderately better at deceiving people than I am at convincing them. I'm
By
I feel real good about sneaking.
I mean, if you can hit him with an axe.
I know.
because in theory, right? We kill them all. And their MO seems to be that they're trying to capture us or die trying, right? So they're coming into it thinking, you know, they probably know we didn't capture any of them because they seem to be, you know,
Dead?
dead or killing themselves before we can ask them any questions in real life. So in theory, they wouldn't have no reason to want to change their bases. You know, it's not like they're like, oh, they captured them. Maybe they'll figure out where we are, right?
Yeah,
They're thinking they're all
alternatively-
dead. But if we ask the dead bodies, we just need to convince the bodies to tell us the truth.
I mean, let's try it. Just
What
Yeah, but
do
like-
we want to ask? So we have 5 questions.
Who the Inquisitor is.
what
That's a good one.
is your favorite color?
Who's your daddy?
That
What
is
is
something we
is
could
your
ask.
quest?
I think who the Inquisitor is like what we need to know.
Did I see the blue book?
Definitely at least where they are. Yeah. How many
Oh, that's a good question.
do they still have?
Who, what, when, where, how, and why?
And what are they after maybe? Like what's their main end goal?
Well, they did say that they're after us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
But
but
we don't know their
Doesn't
other
say
goals,
why.
right?
So,
why? Like what do we have
Thanks.
for them?
It's-
What do they stand to gain from capturing us?
Read all these letters. Figure out what he's.
Oh, cool. Is that a new storage device?
It's been here on the table for a few weeks now.
Okay.
A few sessions.
Okay. So
Feel
what
better?
are we, what are we asking?
So, where they are, where their base is,
Okay.
how many of them there are,
Yeah, I mean, might be important to know what we're up against, right?
where or what they're after, besides the traitor party. Say that, pretending like
Yeah.
that's not us.
Would it be easier to just ask them what their motivation is, or is that a little too on the nose?
Is it too philosophical?
Mm.
No, that's not, I mean, that's not bad.
That might be too obscure.
That's fair.
So everybody might have their own motivation,
I mean,
right?
they're probably
Ooh.
junior underlings too. They might not know the full plan.
I'm food motivated.
Maybe where they're hitting next.
Oh yeah.
Next target.
Do we have who the Inquisitor is on the list?
Yeah.
Or did we scrap that?
Where the Inquisitor is at least.
We have where's their base?
Mhm.
So where's their base? How many of them are there? That one is iffy. We could replace that one if we didn't. We found to think of a better one. What they're after, what their next target is, who the Inquisitor is. He always wears that mask.
Right.
I think more of like a where we can find the Inquisitor is safer than
Yeah.
like who is it? It seems like a
Yeah.
little too direct, a little too forward. And
So where is their
Uh,
base? So do you want to ask where the base is and where the Inquisitor?
Right. Because. Or maybe like, how do we find the Inquisitor?
Yeah,
Ooh.
like we have a piece of information for the Inquisitor. Where can we get it?
So okay, we can do this. Again, the caveat is that the answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Speak to dead.
And of course, yes is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer.
Okay.
So pretty big caveats.
Okay.
Big
Unless we could
asterisks.
also somehow cast Zone of Truth. Is that a spell
I think
any of us
that might
have?
not work though.
I don't have it. I don't magic.
I could do
but-
it tomorrow, but I think that I consulted the tomes on this one, and it said that
Mm.
it's
Do they not stack?
speaking with the dead doesn't turn it into a creature.
Oh,
That would affect.
bummer.
It
Okay.
only, gives it a semblance of life and intelligence.
Gotcha.
That's what I read in the
So it would be a construct.
or something, at least not a creature that could be compelled to speak the truth.
Gotcha. Well, that sucks.
It would be considered undead.
But I mean, if you want to say that, we can always wait till tomorrow to do it too. If we wanted to do that.
Do they
No,
need
it's-
to be
no, it's
fresh?
No, we do not need to be fresh.
Okay.
Within the past.
Well,
100
so we
years,
could
I
also
think,
do it right now, and then on one body, and then do it on a different body tomorrow.
Well, it still has to have a mouth.
Well, yes, still. So no smashing too much.
It can't be undead.
I mean, no promises, but I'll try.
As long as you leave the head, the
That
rest of the
appears to be
body
the only.
fair game.
Oh, word.
I will say, you would know this. If the vocal cords are gone,
Mhm.
you can cast a spell. The mouth would move.
Oh, it just wouldn't.
It
So
wouldn't.
we need a head and a neck. That's what we need. Does it need lungs? Do I know if it needs lungs?
No, you can still draw air. Drawing air is not the issue. It's the
vibrator.
vibration.
So then voice box also would be necessary.
Well, I mean, just its neck, like head and neck. You can't just walk around with a bunch of like decapitated heads.
Why not?
So get
Throw
off
them
at
in the mesh
shoulders.
sack like a bunch of volleyballs.
Yeah. It's a little bloody. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is my Tuesday golf bag.
It's in the bag of holding. It might not smell that too much, right? At least until we take it back out. I'm gonna use this guy's self to make me look like I have the same mask on as the Inquisitor had.
Okay.
And clothes and like the cloak. So should we say, oh, we're backup reinforcements? Where do we find the main guys, or is there a better idea?
Do we need to provide context for them? Can we just ask questions?
mean-
If you look enough like the Inquisitor, maybe they'll just answer.
This is
Maybe.
true. Could be the case. It says.
If we're asking them a bunch of questions that the Inquisitor's starting to know, that might be
Yes.
suspicious.
Tell me, I've forgotten. Where are we staying again?
They cast an amnesia spell on me.
Which Holiday Inn
It makes me
Express
pretty
again?
hard.
Also, who am
What's my
I?
room number? I lost my key card. Who am I? What's my name?
What day is it?
I'm testing you.
Who am
You tell
I?
me, so I know that you're. I mean, we got like how many bodies? Like 8 bodies, 6 bodies at least.
One of them's already headless.
Some of them are tower
I can't use
X's.
that one.
Yeah, there's 3.
Three intact
Usable.
bodies.
Yep.
Because you were so cool by knocking the guy's head off.
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah.
Wait, didn't Selenway also decapitate one? So you only have 2.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, technically, if we wait 10 days, we can ask again. The same body.
So you have two
So
bodies.
you just gotta keep them around for.
You just have to hope that they don't
10 days.
decompose
Yeah.
in too much in 10
Ugh.
days.
Does
Ugh.
the Harpies Roost have like a freezer we could borrow for 10
It's
days?
just a casual morgue and walk in.
As long as it stays overnight, I can cast Gentle Repose on the on the corpse to preserve it for 10 days. Oh god. Okay, does anyone else want to back us up here? Who is the best at speaking? I know we all suck at speaking, but somebody has to be the best and the worst, right?
Mhm.
My persuasion is +3.
Okay, well that's much better than mine.
Persuasion. Mine is +4.
Oh, well, okay, we're not that bad.
I got a
Hold on.
+3.
We never
Okay.
ever roll persuasion. It's always like
Yeah.
That's true.
deception or intimidation.
Or investigation.
My persuasion's a -1 and my deception's only +2.
Why is my persuasion +4?
Everybody's better than me.
My charisma though is like what I've been.
Wait, everybody's just good at persuasion.
I thought while we're talking. I don't know.
We're talking about sucked, and it's just me.
Oh, fuck,
I
I don't
thought
know.
I sucked. Interesting.
No, you would be good at it.
Been
It would
looking
make
at the
sense
wrong
for you to be
thing, I
good at
guess.
it.
Me? Or,
No, I'm
okay.
I assumed it was a charisma based thing, but not wisdom. But all right.
The persuasion?
Yeah.
Well, it should be charisma.
It's charisma
for some.
The
Yeah,
charisma base,
why
is
is
it
it so
not?
high? Never mind. I don't know. Ignore me. I'm.
Do you have
dumb.
like proficiency in it?
I guess
I
I
guess.
must. I just don't know why.
I just don't know why or how.
Oh, because I wanted to be able to do intimidation.
That's
Uh,
something
So I
I meant to
have
do.
proficiency in that.
That's a 7. That does not look like a 7.
That's weird.
Who, mine?
No, the stupid one of the dice that I have on D&D Beyond. It looked like a 1.
Proficiency in that. What in the world would give
I
you
was trying to figure
proficiency in
out.
Okay, so how about this? How about I cast a spell and somebody else asks some questions?
Mm,
So wait, what? Who am I the most persuasive one?
I think so.
I
Seems
if
like
that's
it.
what we're- Great. Okay.
Can you disguise yourself as well?
Me? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, because I can do it to you as well.
I have disguise self. I can use.
Okay.
I never use it. I've never used it.
So we can be like twinsies with masks.
Ain't that cute?
Which is a look then.
okay,
Yes,
I-
we're doing this.
so I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
Yes.
but this is what I'll do, because I think technically, as it's written, Speak with Dead is you, the caster,
Yes,
can ask
yes,
questions.
Mm.
However, since if Blaze, what spells do you have left?
I have 4 spell slots. I have 4 first level, 3 second level spells left. I didn't use any spells. I used.
Okay, so I will say if you give up one of your second level spell slots, and you still cast with your third level, I will allow you to roll an Arcana check to see if you are able to ask the question. I will actually, if you use up a first level spell slot, I'll say you can roll. For a second level spell slot, I'll say you can ask. It will increase the DC potentially of the persuasion, but
Okay.
Increase enough
Okay.
it will potentially increase.
And it doesn't matter what like language they speak.
I mean, you don't know.
I mean, we got 2, right? There's 2 chances for this guy to be speaking our, what is it?
That's fine.
Common language?
Yeah.
Common.
As a group, you would not know what languages they speak.
We probably got a couple languages between us, though, right?
Yeah, we do. I
Mhm.
have 6.
I guess it's got to be the person because
So
asking the question.
Well, if we're all listening, though, right?
Yeah, what if they answer in something else?
True.
Then somebody else could hear it. Yeah, but I guess I have to
Ooh, I
hear
could
it to understand the question, but they answer in a different language.
If one of us speaks the language, we could translate.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I speak like 6 languages. So
yeah,
I speak 3.
I got my
hopefully
3.
it's in there.
Okay. All right. Then I will just, I guess, use my second level spell slot.
Okay. Mark off your second level spell slot.
So I
Is
can
that
just-
that's not her hiding
There's one
disguising
in the
herself,
storage
right?
if you.
Huh.
Sorry, say it. No, that's not for the disguise self. That's to allow her to ask the questions.
If you want to keep more of your spells, I can also disguise you if we think that's going to help.
I can still use disguise self.
Okay.
I mean, I have enough spell slots. Like I have
Mhm.
6 left, so
Oh. Okay.
it's not. I just had to use one of my 3 second level spell slots. So then, I suppose, should I disguise myself?
I mean, I guess we want them to think that we're on their side.
Okay.
Do you have your,
So what are you?
Behind the
What is
curtain.
everyone else
Ah.
gonna do? Is everyone gonna go, like?
I guess just tuck around the corner.
Yeah, tuck around the corner and then like
Back
just
like all we
listen,
can.
and then use sending. I guess if you
It's a
can
good one.
understand.
Mhm.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
Because if one of us can't understand it, then whoever can needs to be the one. Like,
Sure. What if we prop them up on the cart and have everyone behind the other side of the cart?
okay,
We can't see
sounds good. And we're just doing one guy.
for now.
All right. Which one do we choose?
I'll pull my necklace out that kind of has the cult symbol on it also, so that he sees it. Maybe that'll help.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Um,
going to cast disguise self and change into the Inquisitor.
Okay.
First level. I don't know if there's any reason to go any higher level,
Sure.
right?
yeah, first level.
Up to you.
I don't think, yeah, there's no benefit, so I think it's the only reason to do higher levels is if you don't want to make first level spells.
Yeah, okay. There you go. So first level.
Yeah.
I'm the Inquisitor now.
Okay.
What did he sound like?
Well, we could just be a different Inquisitor as well. I'm sure there's multiple that wear the masks, right? We saw the people wearing masks. At least the one guy.
All right. So now let's get our guy and put him up.
Okay, I'll prop him up on the thing. And we're ready. I will cast Sleep of Dead.
All right.
What were the questions again?
Where is their base? How do we find the Inquisitor? How many of them are there? What are they after? And what their next target is.
Okay. All right. So did you cast it?
Yeah. So I cast it on the one of the bodies that still has a head.
Sure. The air rasps into its lungs.
Hello?
Yes.
I've done this before.
I have some questions for you.
Do you?
Yes. Can you tell me where I can find the Inquisitor?
Roll a persuasion check.
Can I help her since I'm like here?
How do
I'm
you
also
help?
looking like I'm part of the cult. Is that enough? Or
Sure. I'll say roll with advantage.
Was this a persuasion?
Yep.
That is going to be a 24.
ooh,
Nice.
jeez.
He looks between the both of you. He says, the safe house at the end of housing row. Ahead.
Wait, did you? Is that where to find? I'm thinking this in my head.
End of the housing.
The safe house at the end of the housing road?
Housing row.
Row. Is that in? Oh, it's 5 questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the safe house also where is your base?
The Inquisitor keeps us close. We stay with him.
Okay. How many of there are you?
We are legion.
Of course. I've almost been disappointed if he said literally anything else.
Okay,
Oh, you
it
know,
was-
there's just like one or two of us. We're just like hanging out. We're like a cool club, you know.
After you're almost, you pretty much know everybody already.
Just vibing and keeping it tight.
Yeah.
At this point, you do notice that a smile is slowly creeping across his face.
Does it seem like he's telling us the
Off-putting.
truth?
Roll an insight check.
Insight. 10.
You know, it's really hard to read a dead body. They don't have the typical tells that a living body would have. Sharp intake of breath, looking in a certain direction, a flush of blood flow. None of the normal tells are there.
Okay.
Great.
So it was, last questions were,
Mhm.
what's their primary target, or? and
Uh,
then
what are they after besides the group of traders?
what
And what
else?
their next target is?
Okay. All right. Can you tell me what your next target is?
That would be telling.
Say that one more time.
Okay, this guy's full of shit.
That would be telling.
We just asked, motherfucker.
And then what are you after besides the group of traders?
The world. And then just starts cackling madly as the air finally leaves his body and slumps down.
Well, that went well.
So,
Well, in some ways, it worked better than I thought it was going to.
oh, I feel like we got some information. I mean,
Well, he
safe
gave us
house-
a place, an actual real place.
he gave us an actual real place. He said that they all stay with the Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's where the Inquisitor is going, all the rest of it's bullshit. Doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
What was important was finding the Inquisitor, which is the only information he gave us that is remotely useful.
And he's either telling the truth, and it's where the Inquisitor's staying, or it's probably a trap, in which case the Inquisitor will probably be there anyways, right?
You know who would know more information about that? Would be Jane.
Yeah, maybe.
She knows about the safe houses, right?
Unless it's a new one that they set up after she
Or it was one of the ones they didn't tell her about.
group.
Yeah, but she might know something.
Fine.
Are we feeling doing that now, or
Well, what is the next option? I mean,
yeah, I guess that is true.
we need to probably, before we go back to where the Inquisitor is going to be, rest, right?
I mean, that's the thing. Should we go right now, or are we trying to rest more?
I'd probably use a long rest.
We probably all could, but is it worth losing a potential element of surprise? Because I'm guessing the Inquisitor doesn't know that
Oh,
Maybe.
we still have to
Happens.
go talk to Jane. We still have to figure out what this means. We don't.
I mean, we could just. Well, I mean, not a guarantee Jane would know.
But do we know? Like, do we know what that means at all?
Do
What
we,
is the housing
well,
row?
so roll a you know what, that'd probably be wisdom. Roll a wisdom check.
Blaze or all of us?
Please.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Just wisdom check. So that's like wisdom. That's just rolling plus the modifier. 13.
13. So you would know that the clues in front of you are the trail of goods that lead off into the sewers. The phrase end of the house, the safe house at the end of the housing row ahead. And you know that, typically houses are like there can be like rows of houses, so could be the one at the end of that row is what you're probably looking for. So those would be the pertinent clues to the situation.
So the Inquisitor is definitely injured because they wouldn't have run if not. So we either us injured and depleted, rush in now while they are also, or we rest up. Again, they don't, they're hopefully they wouldn't have any chance to change up their location unless they think we can figure it out running around these sewers.
Or best case scenario, they know that we're probably pretty injured and that we will likely go home, and then they won't run because why would they? They're like basically almost.
Well, but if they think we know where they are, they might use the opportunity of us resting to change their hideout.
Would they have any
They
reason?
think they know where we are.
Why would they?
Correct? We know where they are.
Yeah.
Besides, we talked to the dead guy. But who's he
Exactly.
gonna talk
Like
to?
they wouldn't necessarily know from us gaining information. It's just like if they happen to think that this trail of goods is going to lead us there.
Yeah,
Seems like it'd
that's
be pretty
an if.
sloppy on their part.
Mhm.
To leave a little breadcrumbs.
Well, we haven't found him yet, so we just like literally followed them here.
Mhm.
So if we don't follow them that direction, they would have no reason to suspect
True.
we know where they are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a lot of ifs and risky options, but I feel like maybe we are not in the best shape. We might be able to get some
Sure.
insight from. I feel like we should talk to Jane. I don't know. She's the only one who knows about their inner workings of the group. And
All right.
I mean, it can't hurt to talk to them. Yeah. I'm uninjured, but I'm only have a few spells left.
right.
I know others are injured more. So, I mean, if the group wants to wait, that's fine with me.
All I'm saying is if they have more of these types of situations like ready for us, like I went down to 9 hit points from 100, over 100.
Yeah, true.
You know, like
I mean, I'll be stronger
Why
tomorrow.
would there
also.
be anybody left in reserve? Wouldn't he bring everybody with him to go loot
Well,
the...
he did see, but he told us that they were Legion, though.
And I don't think
Remember?
they're-
Remember?
He did say that they were
you
Legion.
did say they were
Well,
Legion.
But that was a very ambiguously worded question.
I feel like it's their MO to just throw everything at a single problem.
I mean, they've hit us
That's
4
reckless.
or 5 times already
Yeah.
now and seem to have more coming all the time.
Sorpresa.
I mean, they have bested us every single time.
I
So
mean, they're the ones that are dead. I don't know if
I mean,
Yeah, we're still
technically, I don't know
alive.
how to go that far.
Yeah.
We've bested
Well,
them. We just
I'm
haven't been able to
Best
lock
case
them down.
scenario.
well, what I'm saying is they've always like whoever's in charge is always getting away.
Yeah.
And by
This
that
is the first time we finally have some way to put them on the back foot.
Yeah.
'Cause we're always reacting to them. We can finally be proactive.
And the crews might be gone if we try to come back later too. Like the goods might get moved.
It's true.
I mean, speaking of the good, this is too much goods for like us to move anyway. Should we not? go to
Well, yeah, we'll have to
the
get.
Adventurers Guild or
down
whatever
here.
to get some bodies down here.
Yeah, probably that. The guild or the Athenium and the
Somebody.
folks that this belongs to.
I
I
feel like
mean, I got more healing I can do if we want to heal up more. Go after them today.
I mean, there's a big part of me that just says, "All right, build this up and like let's go get them." But I feel like we're being outvoted.
Yeah, it's just risky either way, right? There's
I just feel
Pros and
like
cons stage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's more risky to go in not at full strength. So I think,
because the Inquisitor won't be either, but that's not to say that whatever other backup he's going back to is.
500 little peasants, yeah.
Maybe they have
Right.
more of those freaking dinosaurs.
So, yeah, right.
dinosaurs.
Maybe.
Oh, you missed the dinosaurs.
I sleep with you the whole time and remember everything.
They're lying in the corner, aren't they?
the Timerixes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you see these large velociraptor-sized almost birds with these have dark brown feathers, a wide wingspan. They stand about 6 feet tall, and they're about 10 feet from nose to tail, and just covered in like these downy feathers. And they have this.
Emu.
No, these are very much.
claws and shit.
Yeah, they have well, so do emus. They'll split you
Yeah,
wide
true.
open.
It is an emu.
Yeah.
No,
All signs
these
point
are
to
more
emu.
velociraptor-y than emus.
Okay.
Like they have the front
So-
Yeah,
paws.
for everybody.
They have paws
My baby is
as
not
well as
emu.
on their like.
You know, just for that, they all get back up.
Okay.
Just
So-
for that,
Call them an emu one more time.
they descend from the ceiling.
Ninja emu.
Ninja emus.
That is a
These are
Really
terrifying
good
thought.
ideas.
I mean, emus have one war. They're the only birds to have.
This is very true. That is an accurate statement.
Yeah, way to go, Australia.
Whole ass country.
How do you spell Temryx?
Temeyx.
I just put Droop's T-Rex.
Say that one more time.
True special guys.
Temeyx.
Battle emus.
Battle emus.
Oh, I've been.
Actually, I wonder
Googled
if they.
Is emu or emus in like players' handbook?
No, they're not in the player's handbook, but I wonder if they are.
It's in the Australia expansion. Right.
Okay, that's not quite it on DeviantArt. That's
The
close.
boxing kangaroos,
The Wikipedia
that's-
link actually talks about it.
giant spiders.
That's the only time I've ever seen them. I can't. I Googled it a million times, and anyways, they're not very nice.
Nope.
We don't like them.
Nasty boys.
Okay, here we go. From the tip of its toothy muzzle to tail, the feathered beast is 10 feet long, standing at 6 feet at the head. The rear legs are cocked back like those of a bird, and the forelimbs are these small, hook-clawed things that aren't strong but useful for holding prey. The hind legs are thickly muscled, and the interior toe on each has a big, sickle-shaped claw that slices through flesh and muscle, quicker than a sword. The narrow head has eyes set forward and a long muzzle with rows of sharp teeth.
And there are dead ones right over there.
Yep.
Can I harvest their talon thingies?
Sure. Roll a survival.
Sweet.
Are you making a cool
Oh,
necklace?
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
Plus one. 21.
So do you want the front claws or the big sickle claws?
I want the big sickle claws.
Okay, you have 8
So I can
pairs
use
of
them
big
like
sickle
daggers.
claws.
They're cheap.
Does anybody want a cool new dagger?
That's kind of too cool to say no to.
Right.
To fully
Okay.
convert it into a dagger, it'll take some refining, but
Sure.
you can put down 8 Temryx claws into your inventory.
Yeah.
I want like a shark tooth necklace, but
Do you want to steal a tooth? You can steal a tooth. You can steal some feathers.
Do they taste good?
I don't think I was ever asked that question yet.
tastes like chicken.
We're finding out tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm butchering some timber to meat.
Okay, roll roll a survival. That's some good slice of this thing.
Party barbecue later today.
Yeah, buddy. Firing up that smoker.
Some timber leg.
Speaking of which, I'm trying to convince Jamie to let me buy a whole alligator to smoke.
How much does a whole alligator cost?
Unfortunately, because the smaller ones are all out of stock right now, I'm going to have to get about a 50-pound one. It's going to be about $700.
Jesus.
But I
It's
feel
a
like it's going
whole
to be worth it.
alligator, though.
Exactly.
Does that come with the skin?
No, so like the skin is only on the head. Everything else is pre-skinned.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then all I'd have to do is go in and like clean out some of the fat that makes it taste fishy.
Interesting.
Okay, so 14.
14. Okay. You get some pretty solid hunks of meat. Like these things are pretty hefty creatures. So from all 4, I'll say you're able to gather about 70, 80 pounds of meat from them.
Excellent. All right, so now we have to go back to the
And we didn't even spend $700.
right?
Yeah, for free.
We're gonna have to definitely.
All right, fine. We'll barbecue tomorrow.
We're bargaining through centers too.
Mm.
We should
Sounds
tell
like one hell of a party.
the churches, temples that all their shit's down here.
Okay.
And pick it up. Yeah. Okay. We can go to sleep.
All right. So you guys head back to the roost, or you take a nap in the sewer?
We gotta head back to
I
first.
guess
No,
we.
I'm
will-
not sleeping in the sewer.
I would like my bed, please.
Like a meal and
I don't think there's any way to scope out or like put guards on the house without alerting them that we're watching. Otherwise, I would try to so we should get
Sounds
other
like
people to
a
look at it.
magical thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
you guys also haven't gone forward to even see if there's
that's
houses.
true.
You guys have stayed.
Should we go? Or should we move on?
What about these small corridors in the sewers here? Do they
Those are small corridors in the sewers.
so like what's on the other side of you? Do we need to go exploring, or is it?
I mean, it's there in case you
Probably-
want to try.
Sewer.
approximately what time of day is it?
At this point, it would be probably just after midday, right around midday.
So I suppose we have some time then.
Yeah, you guys had
Maybe
an
we should've
early
gone-
morning start.
You know, following the trail of things through the sewer, and we can at least see whether it seems to lead to the house. You know, then they might know that we're coming.
Okay.
So whoever is going to head the party following the trail of stuff, please roll a survival check. Just for kicks and giggles.
Who's leading?
I'll do it.
Fearless
I have a
Pathfinder.
13.
13. Okay, yeah. With that, you're able to you follow the path, and it actually comes out. The sewers wind around, and actually comes out into like a residential section of sewer, which you can tell because it goes from these big connecting tunnels with larger port entries to like these much smaller pipes coming in, and these pipes are almost directly set above the water as opposed to the big ones that kind of just sit on the sides of the tunnel in spots. And there are, at the end of this row of houses, there's actually this iron door. And that's where the trail ends.
Okay. So just like one door, and then is there any like? Do we see any?
Well, I mean, the tunnel continues. The trail ends at that door. Like, there is stuff set right outside that door, and then no other stuff.
Can we get in?
How
Like,
big
is
is
the door
the
open,
iron
or is
The door is like an average.
Okay, so it's not like I don't know, or anything like that.
No. Which is also why a lot of stuff is kind of stacked outside, because it's just not going to fit through the door.
So we didn't think that part too far ahead.
Well, we can always go
I
back.
mean, if the trail led right here, though, we think they're going to be gone by the time we come back tomorrow.
I mean,
No, because I think they're going to be planning a trap no matter what.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna
And they all have any
be
qualms about let's head on. Yeah, we know it's a trap.
Tarp.
Really a trap. We trapping the trappers. But they know that we know that it's a trap.
Unless they know that
They
you know.
trapping us by having by
They
knowing
don't
that we'll come
know.
into their trap.
We know they know we know.
But what if
What if they know that we know?
but we know, but we don't know if they know that we know that they know that we know.
Good point.
What if they clap their letters?
Yes. This is how friends applies to real life situations.
Oh, I was going with Princess Bride. All right.
I think I'm
Also there,
too.
I mean, Princess Bride is already applicable.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Any chance that we're within a mile of the Harvesters?
Roll a survival check.
9.
You are very lost in these sewers, so
Great.
you don't know.
I say we know a definitive place to exit the sewers, and we should probably use that definitive exit.
Yeah, let's go back then, I
Find
guess.
our way back to somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Above ground.
Above ground.
I have a giant bird to cook, so like
That's
let's go do that and let's re-hit this tomorrow.
And we also
Sounds
have a
good.
message to deliver about the supplies. So can we like shut these doors and like bar them closed where the all this stuff is? But is there anything that we can use to
In a way that would keep the people who materialize through walls from getting to it.
well, if I feel like if we
well never
mess with the
mind.
door, they might know.
Sorry, that came across as meaner than I meant.
Materializing through the wall does not mean you can carry shit through the wall.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Also.
At point of order, they opened sections of roof and took things through that roof.
Okay, well fuck that plan then. We need to go.
Just
talk
wanted
to
to. All right, so you guys return.
again.
You guys exit. Easy enough to retrace your steps back. You guys exit into the noonday sun and make your way back to the Harpy's Roost. You can ply the chef with all of these meats, and chef. Fuck.
Roll a cooking check.
I forgot who the chef was.
Have you ever?
I have my cooking gear in my bag. That helps.
I mean, you're welcome to cook it yourself, but the chef of the Harpy's Roost, I have written down somewhere. Hold on.
Was it
Oh, well,
one
let's
of
meet
our
them.
buds?
I don't know.
I feel like it might have.
Could become one of your buds.
Friends.
Nope. Nope. Okay, you guys actually find Hammer in the kitchen cooking. You have met Hammer. He's a at least some of you have met Hammer. He's you would know him as a blacksmith. He's a 7-foot tall human male
From Hammer's Forge
from Hammer's Forge
in the town we were at.
in Ariath.
Oh, that.
He's an area.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we met him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just slaving away in the kitchen, having a good time. Sees you all
It's
come
about
in.
to be even better.
Yes.
Well, hello. Welcome to the kitchen.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes. What can I do for you? What do you want?
I want you to cook some timerack for us. It's like 80 pounds of meat.
Okay. Okay. Temerics, you say? Oh, this is that new creature.
They're battling meat.
Okay. Well,
I like that. Sorry.
let me see what I can do with this.
We need t-shirts that say battling news.
That should have been our group name. The battle.
Battle emails.
You had a
Next
chance.
Ugh.
All right, so he gets to work. He's like cutting, chopping. He's like putting things together. It's like, this is quite a bit of meat. Do you want it like jerky for later, or
But we could do that. But I was thinking like we could do like a long, slow smoke. for like the whole thing.
Okay.
But we could cure some stuff.
I figure you'll want, because a chunk of this, I'm guessing you're not going to share with the whole pub. So,
I mean, we could.
I mean, you don't have to. It's your meat.
Yeah,
Make some stew,
But it was
do a
free
slow
meat.
cook.
it's free meat. I don't know.
It's up to you. However much, I'll split it up however you want and cook it however you desire.
Yeah, no. Let's like barbecue this bad boy and just serve everybody.
All right. I'll let Mario know dinner is taken care of. Yeah, let's get this thing and breaks it down into appropriate slices. Starts the smoking process, and it's like, all right, I'll see you guys at dinner. Get this thing
Sweet.
going.
Got some things I need to do.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
I have a spell book.
Yes.
I can copy spells into the spell book
Sure.
from like written. Right. I also have non-wizard spells.
Yes.
And can I make spell scrolls out of my other spells that I know?
You would be able to make.
I guess the end question is, can I copy some of my cleric spells that are also wizard spells into my wizard spell book?
The ones that are both, yes.
Okay.
The ones that are not both, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I want to do that then.
Okay. It takes time.
Yeah.
So you can.
So I guess how long would it take? Because just to copy the spell is
It's like
um
an hour or something per
2 hours
spell.
and 50 gold per spell level.
So I will say. Also, the cost is probably a little bit less. So I'll say probably around 25. But it will still take the 2 hours per spell level.
We'll do that.
So you are able to, depending on how much time you guys spend doing stuff, you'll be able to write some spells.
Yeah, I mean we're just chilling the rest of the day, right?
Yeah.
I'll like copy detect magic into my spell book.
Are you guys
That's good for now.
That's good for now. All right. Are you guys doing anything else?
I want to find somebody to help hone the Temric's claws into daggers.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Actually, Casimir, do me a favor, roll an Arcana check, and Sleeve, I will have you roll a. Roll a perception check.
Plus
5.
5.
Arcana is 19.
19. Okay, yeah. So what I said goes. All right. So with the 5, you actually end up talking to Hammer. That's who you end up talking to as he's like preparing all the food, and he takes a look at the claws. He's like, I could probably do this. It'll have to be either tonight or tomorrow. Cooking today.
Yeah, no rush at all.
Okay. Yeah, I
I need
can.
plenty of time.
We can make this work. These are pretty lethal looking. I mean, these things.
Yeah.
These look pretty aggressive. Yeah, we could do something with them.
That would be great. And I really only need 2, and I have 8 here, so if you want to keep the other 6 for yourself, that's totally fine by me.
I couldn't do that. How about this? Let's see how many daggers we can make. If we have any extras, we'll split the profit.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Yeah, just come around the shop or just give them to me later tonight when we're done. Good.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Okay. This is gonna be exciting. Okay. Kind of goes off a little more bounce in his step. All right. Anybody else?
What time are we back? Sorry.
I'm gonna go to whatever the lady is that owns the Harpy's Roost, whatever. And
Where are you?
thank you. But I'd like to negotiate with her what it would be to like buy a couple of rounds for everybody that comes in tonight and get some of it in there. I'll cover that.
Yes. Okay. Won't know ahead of time how much
Well, but if we kind of like
an average night
On an average.
is. Yeah, let's see here. An average night. Average night is somewhere here. I have this somewhere. That's not useful. I have to remake these again. More useful things. Um, okay. So let's just call it 5 gold pieces. That should cover everybody for tonight.
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and prepay her that.
Okay.
All have a good time tonight and get shit faced.
News starts trickling out that it is, you know, open bar at the Harpy's Roost, and it turns into quite starts getting rowdier and rowdier. All right.
What we were looking for.
Anybody else?
What time we get back?
A little afternoon.
Okay. I might do more spells. Can I copy detect magic and hold person?
Sure.
That's
That's right. First
that's
level,
it.
right?
One first level, one second level. So 6 hours.
Are you gonna sleep at all today?
Well, it's like noon, right?
That's 8 total hours of copying spells.
Is it 8?
Because that's 2 first levels and a second, right?
Sorry, just to detect magic and hold person.
Oh,
So first level to second level.
okay. And it's 6 hours of spells.
6 hours. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll do that.
Okay. And I believe 75.
Yeah. As if I didn't already have difficult life. I have to figure out which set of spells to put these spells in.
All right. So, food is had. It actually tastes of venison. You know, the turmeric does.
Doesn't it taste like this?
Very sinewy.
So, Blaze, did you want to talk to Jane?
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I just wanted to ask her if she knew what the safe house at the end of the housing row meant. If she knew where, like, an address, or if that.
Is she still living here?
She actually comes back at dinner time with Lady Dastrol, and when you ask her this question, she looks at you, she goes, doesn't ring any bells, why?
It's a little tidbit of information we picked up today from a
From that guy.
zombie guy
Oh,
that we battled, and I nearly died.
well, it sounds like there's a row of houses, and the safe house is the one at the end.
Cheers.
So nothing. Okay.
You know what? I can't do hold person.
Do you know of
I can't
any-
do second level wizard spells yet.
Well, you can copy it, you just can't use it.
Well, I'll do that then. Already spent the money. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I have nothing to say. I just feel like we're like me and grasping for straws again.
Were you guys chasing somebody?
The Inquisitor.
Well, did you look at the house, the end of the row of houses?
No.
That's on our
Yeah,
to-do list
it's on our list.
tomorrow.
We're going to get to it.
A few of us almost died today, so we just decided we'd have
So we decided to throw a party.
Mhm.
some sleep, maybe.
Make some weapons, you know, the usual.
Yeah. Jumped in 2 feet. A little tired. We don't want to be that way when have to battle this guy.
Sure.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime. Was he fucked up when you guys left him?
Yeah, kind of.
Was he?
You could say that.
I mean, I got a few good looks.
Did you forget the part where we almost died?
Well, it sounds like he almost died. And there's more of you. There's one Inquisitor.
But apparently they are Legion.
He did say that.
You did say that.
I'm gonna roast this man. So.
I mean, unless he's imported in a ton of people, which he can't have yet, because now they're checking everybody who goes in and out of the gates. Unless he came in by sea, but even then, the sailors are being checked if they stay ashore.
Any chance the sewers run outside the city?
I mean, they empty out within the city gates, but into the ocean.
Is that
Like within the walls, but into the ocean.
sure?
So it empties out of the wall, but like it doesn't go out underneath the walls and empty out. It's a closed system. That way, no invading armies tunneled into the sewer.
Good to know.
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind for when we go looking for him.
So next time he almost kills us all, we'll just keep going.
Especially if he's almost dead. Kill him.
I don't think we knew.
Why
if he
didn't
was
we think of
dead.
that?
Ah,
Did we know that he was almost dead?
He was looking pretty rough.
Oh, not much we could do when he decided to
Did we know that?
dip out of there.
He did know that.
But his almost dead and our almost dead might have been a little different
Mm-hmm.
because we sort of hit a dead end in the sewers, anyways.
Oh, did you find where all the crap went, by the way?
Okay, it's still down
Oh,
there.
we should have told people about that. Can we have done? Can we do that? Tell people that it's down there.
Yeah, we'll get the investigators on it
Yeah.
tomorrow. And somebody will gather it all up.
Thank you.
What time is it?
At this point, I'd say it's probably getting later in the evening, so around. If Casimir's rejoined you, then it's around
Like sitting
7,
on a
8.
table, drinking in the main room, writing spells in my book. So much fun. Life of the party.
Ooh. All right. So what do we think will be our plan for tomorrow? Investigating the safe house at the end of the housing row? Or should we go back in the sewers and go through that door?
I think housing row is a good place to start.
I mean, that's what we were told. Do we trust the dead body? I mean,
I mean, it feels like a trap.
yeah.
Everything's a trap. Let's just go.
We'll
through it.
find something there, though. Right.
Because I feel like we should go there very prepared. Because if it is a trap,
Yeah.
Do we have any inkling of what's behind the metal door in the sewer?
You do not. You guys did not try it.
We did not try.
All right. Anything else before bed?
I don't think so.
All right. You guys retire for the evening. This is a riotous party. Gaiman keeps getting slaps on the back from random patrons. All of you get splashed in a fair amount of beer from, wandering drunk patrons. You retire to bed. You sleep. Wake up the next morning. It's a little cold this morning, as fall is in full swing.
Are we marking a long rest?
You are marking the long rest.
Ooh. Points.
All right. It's morning. What do you guys do? Oh man, what a champagne problem.
What?
Too many spells.
Too many spells?
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just picking spells.
Well,
So as Casimir picks his spells, what are you guys doing?
I'm praying real hard at breakfast.
yeah. Breakfasting and
Coffee.
coughing.
Coffee,
Mhm.
coffee,
Yes.
coffee.
Breakfast, beer, hair of the dog.
Yep.
Fair.
Should we should decide where we're going first. Should we go to the housing row and see if we can maybe stealth about and see that what's the safe house might be? Or should
I'm always
we
into stealthing.
go back to the sewer and try the door? Maybe the door leads to the safe house.
Ooh.
It very well might.
It's true.
I think checking out the door is probably going to be the less dangerous option, maybe, unless they're the same.
Yeah, but that's at least a very clear, like,
Check the door, either it does something or it doesn't, and come back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we want to let our stealthiest people try that first and then run in ready to kill some things behind them?
I got a way I can also look in the other side of the door without going through it. Or into the safe house.
I think we should try the door at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because it could be nothing, but it could be something.
yes, and that's at least. I feel like that has more potential than just like randomly walking around looking for a house that might be a safe house. It's the idea behind a safe house is that it's safe because it's unsuspecting.
Hard to find.
Hard to find.
Mhm.
And we have no other clues. So
All right.
I say we start there.
I vote for door also.
To the door.
All right. So you guys head back into the sewers. Would like whoever is leading to roll a survival check again, please.
My survival is +0,
I don't know if I can do it.
but my stealth is +6.
Yeah.
I'm decent survival, but Blaze might be better. Can I help her?
Sure.
We'll give you advantage, Blaze.
Thank you, because I rolled a natural one.
Way to help.
Oh,
There we go.
that's why I picked that lucky perk or whatever.
My survival is survival, right?
Yep.
I got a 5.
All right, with a 5.
It's been nice knowing you.
You are able to pinpoint a sewer entrance close to where you had the battle, which is fortunate because it takes you a little while to then follow your trail past it, and by this point, actually, a lot of the goods have been picked up or are no longer there. So it's a lot harder to follow a trail of goods when there are no goods to follow. But eventually, it takes you a few hours, and you're probably getting close to midday by the time you arrive at what you believe is the door that you were at the night before. Or the day before.
Okay. So we didn't enter the exact same entrance as before,
Nope.
but we believe we're at the correct door.
That is correct.
Is there any way to verify if that's the correct door? Like, why would we go any other way?
I mean, you believe it's the correct door.
All right.
You
All right.
are of the firm belief there is no other way that any other door could be the door. Other than
All right,
this
Casper, you're
door.
up. Go nuts.
Okay, I'm gonna cast clairvoyance
Okay.
on the other side of the door.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast clairvoyance, which makes an invisible sensor in an obvious location unfamiliar to me in this case. So like the other side of the door.
Okay.
The sensor can see. I'll see through it.
Okay. You see a room. You see a cellar. There are it's very dimly lit. I'd like you to roll a perception check.
Perception 12.
Okay. You see some crates that look as though they could be some of the missing goods, and you see stairs that go up at the far end of the room.
Okay. Can I hear through it too? I'll switch to hearing through it. We hear any voices coming from down the stairs. I can do that as an action. So I can't see anymore.
You do not hear. I mean, you hear
Nothing.
possibly footsteps above, but that's about it. That could also just be creaking
Yeah.
or the street noise or animals.
Okay, so anticlimactic. So that's what I can do because it's not the fourth level spell I could have done if I had kept taking third levels. Which could have moved. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing on this side of the door, so we can go through, but there's stairs that go up and looks like it goes up to the building.
The rest of the building.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, nothing there, so we're not walking into an immediate trap.
Oh, that's
We
good.
want to try the door.
Yes.
I think it
Let's
might
do
be
it.
trapped.
I think we're just trapped overall, but we got
Like the door is either got any traps on the door,
Probably.
like alarms or damage.
investigate the door for traps.
Sure,
can
roll
do that.
investigation.
Yeah.
Whoever is investigating.
Maybe someone else should investigate. I'm so good at
I mean, I
investigating.
can investigate it.
Mine's a +2.
I got a 10.
I have
I
a.
rolled a 10 for investigation.
We roll the roll.
10. Sure, you can aid.
You're gonna aid me.
17.
17. You actually do notice right on the outer edge a very faint, thin little silver thread.
There we go.
And that's it. Just a silver thread.
Yeah, looks like there's something up there. Someone other than me want to try to get it off?
I'll take a look at it.
I'm not so good at that part.
Yeah, you will.
Roll an arcana.
Arcana?
Yep.
Sleeve did not sign up for Arcana.
Can I aid if it's an Arcana-based thing?
Sure.
16.
16. You actually, because of hanging out with Casimir as much as you have so lately, you can actually tell what this is, which is
Ooh,
surprising.
yay.
This is actually the alarm spell.
Oh. Cool. That is easy.
Does it look disableable?
I explained that.
We
I don't know how to
recognize that.
disable that because it's magic.
I mean,
With a 16 Arcana, you would know that it has to be dispelled.
Okay.
okay, fine.
I can't dispel things. I don't think.
You would.
What level is this?
Stop it.
Yeah. Right.
That didn't do anything. So.
Threat.
No.
Oh, that didn't do
None of
shit.
that.
Okay.
Fine. I will dispel it. I will dispel magic
Thank you.
on the alarm.
Okay. The thread just disintegrates.
Pretty.
Okay.
I tried to open the door.
You go. It's locked.
I unlock the door.
roll a side of hand, please.
Okay.
I was waiting for the first person to
20 minutes later, we'll get into
Yeah,
it.
everybody's standing there.
Let's see.
You do it.
17.
17. It takes you a second, but you're able to push the tumblers into place, and then you push the door open. And it is Actually, the light from the sewers is brighter than the room, so the light coming from behind you kind of lights up this room a little bit more, and you're able to see. Yeah, there's crates stacked on the sides. It's about a 20 by 30 room. In fact, we can take all of this down and convert it into the room. Where did I put? That's not the correct one. Whatever. I'll just go here for now. I need a better system. Note to self, make a better system.
Are the fruit snacks supposed to be something on the board, or are they just
In
fruit
for
snacks?
this.
Those are just fruit snacks.
You want one?
This is
Cool.
the big bad of the whole campaign.
Yeah.
Please.
Nailed it.
You've learned a secret.
Glad
Crack
I
the
asked.
code.
Well,
I solved your fruit
if we
snack
ever fight a
puzzle.
dragon, we have to make it out of fruit snacks.
Oh my god. Why don't I just make it out of one
Fruit
big
snack
jello?
dragon. Yeah. It's you lattice cubes, but instead of having a Lego, you just like invert a jello on the.
There we go. And then, oh,
Do you have a bin for these
I did.
rocks?
It would behoove me to remember where the fuck it is. Oh, here it is.
Would you like them all in one?
Yeah. We will not need them
We're not going into water. Interesting.
unless you decide to go swimming.
Okay, let's turn around and go back to the sewer.
And then here.
And I can't reach the far ones.
Okay, pretend this is a metal door, not a wooden door.
My imagination is
Impossible.
not that good.
My immersion is
Right, buddy.
My suspension of disbelief ends
Yeah.
here.
Then
Wait a minute. This is a fake room.
flushy.
You mean I'm not actually this big?
Oh shit. More trash can. Somehow in my head I thought this would be easier.
Seems on brand.
I do tend to think things are going to be easier than they end up being.
Well, you have a very positive outlook on life.
These
You're a
little
very
ones going.
hopeful person.
Yeah.
You know?
One day I'll mix them all up and separate them out by color and then...
Mix them back up and then separate them out again.
No, I mean, I'll just separate them back in the... Don't mind my shit. So these are all in your space, but now you'll have some space back. So at least there's that.
On a man spread over this whole table.
And then that's the stairs. Stairs. That's fine.
You mean you're in 3 different stairs?
I have not yet, actually. Thank you.
It's on the list.
Worst DM ever.
I know.
Didn't print stairs amongst the hundreds of others.
I'll be leaving a Yelp review.
Yeah.
2 stars. Food is good, but no stairs.
No stairs.
Endless snacks.
Yeah.
Endless alcohol. No stairs?
Best case though in Oakland fell between this building and another one. 0 stars. Okay, so here, we're gonna actually start to keep this over on that side. You guys can still see this, right? On screen?
Mhm.
Okay. Going to the screen.
I can see it on the big screen. I don't know about the smaller one.
Okay, that's all of you guys. All right. And there's a door at the top of the stairs.
One really big ledge.
It's stairs. Okay. The great thing about these modular tile things is they like deconstruct real easy. Like the sucky thing about these modular tile thingies is they take a little bit to deconstruct. It might be easy, it just takes some time. Okay,
Okay, we turn back and head back to the sewer we were just in before.
that's fine.
We forgot to check that
send
one
back.
thing.
Nope. It's done. You had it once.
Let's just set a trap in the
Never
other
again.
room.
You don't get it back again. There. Okay. Yeah, so you all are in that space.
Lost a weapon.
Sleeve's second sword, I think.
Yeah, it is.
That is. Well, Slenderway is also missing a second weapon, but that's fine. They both lost weapons.
Hmm.
It's okay, I have super glue, I'll fix it later.
It'll be the already thrown back.
Perfect. Alright.
Is there a door we see at the top of the stairs?
Yes, you see the door at the top of the stairs.
We check that door for another alarm.
Yes, roll a perception.
That's what I'll look to. Or insurance.
Oh, you don't want mine.
16.
16.
12.
Yeah, so there is. Yes, you do see another alarm at the top of these stairs.
Okay, so here's my fear: is that I'm going to use all my high spells, taking these alarms down, and then have nothing to fight with.
Do you want me to just run through them and start the fight? Because I can do that.
I mean, I'm opposed to. What do we think? Are we how sneaky do we think we're going to be able to be in the end here? I mean,
Our stealth is pretty good.
yes,
Three of
you
us.
see, but the rest of us.
So team bottom row has high stealth, and team top row has really poor stealth.
Pretty much.
The ones who tiptoe
The
flock
dwarves are
together.
not sneaky.
Oh yeah, it's also height differential. The ones on top are short, and the ones on the bottom are. Well,
biggest
actually, no.
ones.
Sleeve is a halfling, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
Small.
It's down on our level.
it's not quite height based. But it is okay. It could be racially based. The top is dwarves, and the bottom are not.
They add team force.
We're clanky.
Yeah. With our
Oh,
boys.
man. Slowly canceling myself here.
Yeah, so we use resources to get in here stealthy, but I also feel like it might be a sunk cost thing. We're trying to, you know. What
I mean, I guess it depends on what's on the other side of the door.
Okay, I have one more third level spell. I do a fourth level spell. But I got one more third level spell. I could use it to look on the other side of the door or disable the alarm. Third level spells.
Mm. Well, I think if you were going to use
Unless
it
we
to look
sit here for an hour or 30 minutes.
outside, then you might as well just disarm it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can just open the door and
Okay, I will dispel magic on that alarm.
Okay. The thread disintegrates.
Okay, open the door.
This time it swings silently open. And you actually see a. Okay. Everything is fine. I did not step on the cord of my head.
Just watch your
Yeah, watch I don't poke my own eye out. Again.
Your headphones get stuck in there, doesn't it?
Yeah. I got caught on it like 3 times. I really do. Really do. I need to remember to do that. Should get some tennis balls. Okay. So you actually come out. It is a large room. After all that cleanup, I'm putting it all back out.
It looks exactly the same as the sewer you're in.
It's exactly the same. Imagine. No. This is actually a quite large room. This one is well lit. There are windows. You are on the first floor of a building. There is a massive.
Look like we could maybe be on the last house on the housing district.
I mean, it's definitely a house. Do I have any doors tucked in that corner?
You got a lot of
Not archways, any actual
archways and portcullises.
Thinking enough. Well, that's fine. I have doors here.
Wait, you mind? Yeah, I got one. There's a door.
Thank you. It'll definitely make that. Massive double door, which, yes, I know I don't have double doors yet.
Door.
And this is going to be.
We get full. I mean, we're probably going back out that door for the time being.
Yeah, so you exit from this door, which brings you out here.
So let's say sleeve us first.
And this door opens out, and you see. Here, we're just gonna do this. This is how I'm gonna do this. The grand staircase and balcony. Oh, that's right. These hate being offset. Yeah, you're just
Building
gonna.
the Eurovision stage.
Yeah, basically. If half the stage didn't
How am I
want
going to win a singing competition if none of us have good charisma?
Hope our life is never on line.
Okay, so this is
Find something to dance off.
this is a balcony. There's stairs leading up on both sides, and this is the upper balcony.
And the door is like on the balcony.
I mean,
So symmetrical.
it was off by 1, but now it's symmetrical.
And that's what matters.
Yep. So that's what you see. I guess I should have. Hold on. Built it backwards. It occurs to me that you guys are staring at the butt end of it, not the.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so there we go. So you come up here through this door.
I'm in the back of the line.
Yep. So what is your marching order?
We rolling
The
for
first.
stealth or just
Are you rolling
Lead
for stealth? You
first.
tell me.
Blaze second.
Yeah, I'm rolling for stealth.
Yeah.
yeah, 21 stealth.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
I'm in the back.
God, my rolls are
Should I
trash.
still roll?
15.
Move back.
Considering my stealth is a plus 11, yeah, my rolling
Plus
isn't that good.
And then what's your stealth game?
16.
17.
Okay.
So we're all
Oh,
like
We're doing okay.
doing pretty
You
good.
managed to slip out, and so in whatever marching order you want, put yourselves right here in this space here.
Sleeve. Blaze and Hammond.
Actually,
And
fuck you too.
Celebrate.
This is totally a family-friendly.
Put me with Casmer so I can
And
follow
up
him on the
in
head when he
back.
makes noise.
Don't pop me on the head. It's so easy too. I'm like,
Though.
You're a perfect bopping height.
it's not. You don't even have to. Right at pop level.
I feel like you need to have a wooden spoon or something for that.
No, I guess that one's just gonna be on the fly. That one there, and one there. So as you guys filter into this room, you actually notice all of these 6 ballista are on the upper balcony, trained towards the front doors. You feel reasonably confident that nobody has noticed you yet.
Yet. Being the keyword. Are you doing algebra?
Are there people
math.
behind
Yes.
said ballista? Are
Nope.
there? No, they're just there.
They're just there.
Are they magic
And stairs on
or
our side.
Roll a perception check.
okay? This D20 roller on Google is not
Aw.
very random, I don't think, but I got a natural 20.
Hey.
Nice. Okay.
It's fun.
They look to be like very standard ballista. So non-magic. You can see the ammunition is sitting next to them. They appear to have triggers and are just waiting for somebody to man them.
Okay. Unless the people are already there and they're.
Can we tell if we're alone in this room, or can we like not see around the other side?
You can't see around the other side.
Sleeve, do you want to peek around the corner?
Creek.
I'll peek around the corner,
Okay.
being very stealthy.
Okay, you don't see anybody
Okay.
from this angle. Do you continue around to check
Yeah.
the...
Yep. Under stealth conditions.
Yep, sure. I would... I'd
Let's,
like you to roll another stealth check for me, please.
Okay. 20, not natural.
Okay.
Dirty, nasty.
dirty fun.
Filthy 20.
All right, good to know.
Oh, and here they
All right.
come.
You see nobody here. In that.
Okay.
I have Legos back here. I always have Legos back here.
Can we see on top of the ledge?
You
Yeah.
can't see all the way up. You can go up the stairs to look, but
This is on both sides.
yeah, there's stairs on both sides.
And we want to look up the
Up
stairs.
the stairs.
Okay.
Mhm.
You go up the stairs. There's nobody in this room yet with you.
Yet. Operative word.
Maybe
Okay,
we all
so
go up
I'm-
the stairs.
Yeah, I signaled to everybody that we're all clear.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like you all to roll a stealth check as you climb the stairs.
Do I have to roll again?
No, you went up. You can.
11.
11. Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, 20. Nice. What armor are you wearing, by the way?
Light.
Okay. That's right.
I got another 15.
Okay. As you guys climb the stairs, you hear bell ringing. And as you hear the bell ringing, Casimir, you look down and you see that there was another silver thread.
Okay, let's get ready.
No.
You're coming.
And
Alrighty.
so not all of you have made it up the stairs. I'll say sleeve and
I done told you.
It's
Well,
a DM
the night
trap.
wouldn't be complete if you didn't do that at least once.
yeah.
I'll bring you a tennis ball.
Yeah, Costco would not solve this problem. There's too many tennis balls in that box.
Yeah, no.
It's like
Singular
literally
tennis ball.
there's like 50 tennis balls. I'll say okay, so up here I'll say Sleeve and Casimir made it up.
I was back.
Okay. Who was
True.
second?
Probably Blazer Gamma.
I think I was third, but I
Okay.
wasn't paying that much attention.
Mm-hmm. I was in the back of Casimir.
Okay, yep, you're in the back to Casimir. So it's back here. It's
That
here.
seems right.
There we go. Okay, so the two of you made it up. And instantly these two doors burst open. And there cometh many people streaming out. And at the back of them all,
Make them hot pink.
Fruit snacks.
at the back of them all comes this guy. And actually, I'll say, Ayana, you have a slight angle on this door. And you see this door actually bursts open. And four more Temrexes come out this door.
Yes. More meat.
Dinner tonight.
Hello.
More
lunch.
weapons.
We got a taste for that.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to have everybody roll initiative. And I'm going to hate this because I have to roll a ton. Yeah.
Like we're ready.
Or,
They're long.
okay, I'll give you guys a choice. As it is 10:20, we can either roll initiative and begin combat, or we can hold off and begin combat next time. In 2 weeks' time.
I might vote for 2 weeks time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of burnt. I don't know if I can
Because-
make it like to midnight plus.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
combat might
Fight,
run. Yeah.
Can't
I
finish
think we
it.
It's gonna
spent
take
the
a
whole
minute.
time in combat last time, so I think that we should hold off. Especially when
Yeah.
there's what looks like at least 5 Temrexes.
There's only 4
There's 4.
Temrexes.
Four.
4.
Oh, it's still one more than last
I
time,
can't tell.
right?
It's like red, pink, and red. It looks the same.
I think the pink thing is something else.
Yeah, the pink is something. Hold on, let me do a different.
Would you know what the pink? Can you tell us what the pink is?
The pink is the Inquisitor.
Oh,
Wait.
sick.
We found him.
Got him.
Nailed it.
Yeah, we'll replace pink guy.
Look at us,
Blue
all
guy.
nice
The
and
metal
well
door was the right
rested,
choice.
ready for combat.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So is the Inquisitor.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Well,
That's fine. We
I
got
got him this time. Don't worry. I got.
So yeah, that's what we'll call today's session. Solid work, guys. This is going to be a very intriguing fight. We will start next time with some initiative. Yeah, I'll see if I can do something over the course of the next couple weeks to make it more obvious what the balcony is
Airs.
and stairs. Yeah. I think I have an idea.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We love that. Ideas make the world go round.
Every once in a while, I've been known to have one. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. As always, be excellent to each other. Keep us alive. Valar Morghulis. We'll see you all next time. And maybe I'll actually stream more often. Who knows?
Maybe.
Good night, everybody.